from your tone of voice, I'm guessing not the right thing.
Why aren't you dressed? Deacon and Kelly are gonna come pick us up, now.
The game's almost over. It'll take me 5 minutes to throw on my tux.
Doug, I've seen you lose half a day on a shoehorn.
Okay. Mom.
Thank you.
He breaks it to the 10. Oh my God, he's up for the score. Jets touchdown.
Okay, being on your feet instead of your ass, not enough progress.
Hey, you try getting up off my ass.
Doug, this isn't fair. Todd's an old friend of mine. If we were going to one of your friends' weddings, you'd be all... no, you wouldn't.
Look, I'm at the closet, huh?
Have you showered?
Yeah, this morning.
That was 6 hours ago.
I haven't moved. You pointed that out yourself.
Okay, let's come at it this way. What's the argument against showering?
Well, for one thing, the towel I used this morning is still damp. I'd have to get a new towel, create a whole laundry situation. Plus, second shower of the day, shampoo, no shampoo. It's a can of worms, Kara, really.
Doug, come here. Come on. Shower, okay? What's going on?
Just getting dressed.
Doug, your tux doesn't fit anymore?
It's those damn dry cleaners. They must have shrunk it.
All right, let's just cram you in there.
Hey, I'm gonna have. Can't just go right up the middle. You gotta let me choose a side first. Okay.
Okay. Deep breath. Okay, I meant hold it in. Okay. All right. All right. A little more, baby. A little more. Please. Help me. Okay. How's that?
Let me out.
Doug, I asked you to try on the tux 2 months ago when we got the invitation.
I know. I didn't think I'd put on any weight. That's it. No more cheese for me.
All right, guys. Let's be real here, okay? If you're a sports fan and the game's on, and you know we have to get ready for an event, and Doug is watching football, both Jay and I, we watch football on Sundays. Now, has this happened to you? You knowingly, okay? Knowingly. Now, if it's unbeknownst to you, I mean, you're just a guy. You either didn't remember or you didn't care. But he knew about it. So, what does Kerry do? He comes in, or she comes in and sees that he's watching football, not doing what he's supposed to do, obviously. You could tell by the tone. So, Doug says, hey, the game's almost over. Unless... Here's the key thing with women. If women don't follow sports that often, you can always keep saying that, hey, the game's almost over, right? Like, oh, you know, they call timeout, or hey, this ran long, and weather, you know, whatever. We can get away with that for so long. Come on, let's be real. So, then what happens? Kerry just stays on him because we're not going to move. We want to watch the game, especially if it's our team. That's just how it goes. So, finally, Doug gets up, you know, and starts. All right, now, I do kind of agree with Doug in the sense that it doesn't take men that long to get ready in comparison to women, okay? Women, that's a whole different ordeal. I don't even understand it, but okay. Now, what happens here is then Kerry asks, how about when was the last time you showered? Okay, here's where I'm torn because I'll take one shower a day, all right? Whenever I can. I'm okay with that. Especially I drive the truck, so I'm not moving around. I'm not getting sweaty, okay? Especially if I got the AC blowing on me. But Kerry, I guess, smells Doug differently. Or she just wants him to be as fresh as possible. Either way, are you gonna fight a second shower? Just do it, okay? The less arguing and the less stress from your wife, trust me, it'll be better at the end of the night. So now we get into the pants situation, which we found out he had 2 months. 2 months to make sure the tux fit. And now he's blaming it on the dry cleaners. There's not going to be any more consumption of cheese. I mean, can we blame cheese in this situation? And then when Kerry tries to help him, I think most of us, we all can't have a swimmer's body like Jay, but I think most of us have had this moment with the pants where we just shoved it all in there, sucked it up, and somehow, oh man, you feel so bad for that one button that finally clinched together, right? And then you just go about your day, letting all your gut hang out, but hey, that button, it did get the job done. We just can't breathe for most of the day. So, we have to try harder in this situation, okay? Maybe not the 2 months, because Doug is right. 2 months, your body can fluctuate, whether it's up or down. Maybe 2 weeks, and then 1 week, and then if you need it altered, that's fine, okay? And then with the shower situation, I highly suggest shower right before you're going to get dressed and ready, okay? I think that is the best move. But really, man, if it matters to them, it should matter to us, right? And vice versa. So we know there's an event, even if the big game's on, except Super Bowl, okay? I think even Jay can agree with me. Super Bowl is off limits. Nothing else should be happening, any events, well, Super Bowl. And if any of my friends get married during Super Bowl, guess what? You're no longer going to be my friend. All right, that's just how it goes. That's sacrilege. But any other time, we have DVRs now. You can record the game and watch it when you get home. Just make sure you stay off your phone and make sure you tell your a-hole friends not to tell you the results because you know they want to. We got to get ready for the event. Just get up, do it, get through the day, and hopefully if you did everything right, you can just go to bed in peace with your mate.
This is a simple thing that does not need to be into an argument. One, obviously Carrie knows her spouse. So if you know he's not going to try on the tux because he put on some weight, double check with him, like, hey, try on your tux in front of me right now to see if it fits or not, so you can make adjustments or go buy some more pants. Easy peasy, that part is easily done. The shower portion of it, I agree with Mafuchi. If you're about to go to an event, take a shower, get dressed. Doesn't take that long, especially for us guys. I don't know the part about washing hair. Black people don't wash their hair every time they take a shower. Our hair is just not built that way. So can't say anything about that. I just thought, oh, you wash your hair every time you get in the shower. Good for you. But yeah, if you know your spouse well enough and you know they're either always late or they're procrastinating about getting stuff done, you need to force their hand to make them get the stuff done, especially if it's an event that's important to you. And if they can't respect that, you shouldn't be with that person. That's just me, because if something's important to me, I want you to be on board, just like if something's important to you, you want me to be on board. And obviously he doesn't respect her in that aspect, where he wasn't prepared with his outfit for this occasion. Oh, I must have put on some weight. Really? That's gonna be your excuse? The dry cleaners, really? That's your excuse? But yeah, as far as, like, I know back in that time when they made the show, there were no DVRs. You could have recorded it, yes, but you couldn't skip commercials and all that mumbo jumbo like you can do now without, fast forwarding tapes where you can't see it, stuff like that, unless you do the press and kind of hold and mess up your tape that way. But yeah, it's easy peasy, and like, this shouldn't even been an issue. Shouldn't have even been an issue. But yeah, if it's a Sunday thing, do not bother me. I am watching football. I'm mostly focused on my team, but I'm still watching the other games as well. And funny, Mafuchi, because this Super Bowl is on Valentine's Day, and you know how my wife likes to go and do something on Valentine's Day, even though it's not a holiday. So we're not going to miss the game still, but we're going to go have like a breakfast or something she wants to do. So still doing something on Valentine's Day.
NFL, the Super Bowl's on Valentine's Day. Are you serious? You have this whole time, this whole year, and you decided to let it land on the second busiest Sunday of the year? You got to be off your rocker. You know, especially us, our partners are not going to let us watch the game while we're at having dinner or lunch. You just messed us all up. Do you not care about your fans? What the hell is going on? Did you make a horrible deal with Cupid himself? Oh, this is horrible. This is blasphemous. Jesus Christ. All right. Whatever, NFL. You just, we'll see the tally of how many broken relationships and how many divorces are caused afterwards.